Hello everyone. Now we have discussed about the lesson metallurgy. First we have the introduction. Okay, what is metallurgy? The metallurgy rate of the science and the technology of metals. How the metals are extracted from the ore. Okay, and only the few metals occurs in the native state. All other metals are getting from the combined state. Okay, what is native state? What is combined state? Like silver, gold, platinum, these metals are getting from the native state, and so most of the metals are getting from the combined state. What is the combined state? It combined with some other element to forming as a one compound. It's getting from the compound form, like that oxides of metals, sulfides of metals, silicates of metals, like that. This is getting in ancient time. We have only few metals the persons are used it, or those metals are getting from the surface of the earth. That metal only should be used, but nowadays we have used the large of metals, aluminum, gold, silver, like that. These metals are we have to use it. Nowadays the eco-friendly metallurgical process we have used. What is the eco-friendly metallurgical process? This process we used to minimize the waste and maximize the energy. That means economically to be extracted the metal should be easily. This is we have to use. And occurrence of metal. What is the occurrence of metal? The occurrence of metals is nothing but in general pure metal are shiny. Metals are generally we have getting, look that this is silver, it's getting shiny. Okay, shiny and malleable. Most of them found in the native nature is a compound. Most of the found in nature is a compounds with the different properties. They are getting a different compounds of different properties. Silver we have getting the natural, it has a metal. Okay, while is mixed with the oxygen, it's combined with the oxygen to form as a silver oxide, like that. It's going to black like that. And the metals having least chemical reactivity. Yes, copper, silver, gold, platinum, like that. Gold we have the most least reactive metals. Why it's the least reactive metal? Because we have used it as a jewels, like ornaments, like that we have used it. In case it's going to react, it's the most reactive means it is going to formation as some other compound. We can't use continuously, but they are in least reactive metals. But high reactive metals also being there. What are these? The reactive metals such as alkaline metals usually occurs in the combined state. Okay, and next one, the extractions of metals, you'll having some process is there. What are the process? First, before that we have noted that what is mean by mineral and ore, because elements are extracted from the ores. So first we know that what is mineral and what is ore. After that, how the metals are extracted from the ores. It's having some following process. What are the three process? One is concentration of ore, another one is extractions of crude metals, and another one it is refining of crude metals. These three mainly noted that the process of extractions of metal. Now we have to discuss about what is mineral and what is ore. Ores. Okay, what is mineral? A naturally occurring substance obtained by mining which contains the metal in free state or in the form of compounds like oxides, sulfides, etc. Okay, silicates, like that. This is called as a mineral. Once again I repeat to you, a naturally occurring substance, obtained by mining which contain the metal in a free state or in the form of compounds like oxide, sulfide, silicates, like that, etc. This is called minerals. And what is ore? The minerals that contains, look at that, the minerals that contains high percentage of metal. Is like that mineral, it's contain high percentage of metal from which it can be extracted conveniently and economically. That is called ores. Okay, some examples, some ores are I will given it, minerals and other ores. Aluminium, it's an bauxite is a ore of aluminium, zinc black is ore of zinc, and galena is ore of lead, and hematite is ore of iron, and cassite is ore of tin, and copper pyrite is ore of copper, and silver glans is ore of silver. Silver glans also is called argentite. These called as an ores. Okay, and now we have discussed about it for extractions. Extractions of metal. In the first step, the concentration. What is concentration? The preliminary step or metallurgy process is the removal of the impurities. Yeah, the preliminary step. The metals are getting from the surface of the earth or in the crude. Okay, we are taking like that. Lot of impurities they are present, rocky impurities, some other minerals are to be combined. These are primarily to be removed by this process. This is called concentration. There are four type of concentration we have discussed. First one, it is called gravity separation method. The gravity separation method is also called as an hydraulic wash, and another one it is called flow flotation process, and next one it's called leaching, and another one it is called magnetic separation. Fourth one it is called, what is that? Magnetic separation. First one, gravity separation. How will you do the gravity separation method to be used on the ore having specific gravity? Only all the type of ores not to be used with this kind of method. Depending upon the ore, we use the different type of one concentration method. Generally, the gravity separation method is used for native ores like gold like that, and oxide ores like a hematite and a tin stone like this kind of ore can be concentrated by the gravity separation method, or also is called as a hydraulic wash. Generally, the ore having the specific gravity, ores having the specific gravity is separated from the gangue. Which one? That has low specific gravity. The impurities it have in the low specific, comparing with the metal. Metal should be having the high specific, and the impurities to be a low specific. This kind of ores can be concentrated by the hydraulic method. Okay, hydraulic wash method. And next one it is called the flow flotation process. This flow flotation process, generally the sulfide ores are concentrated by this flow flotation process. How will it to be used? First of all, the concentrated ore, the powder, crushed powder ore to be poured into the water to be a container, and some of the frothing agent like that pine oil or eucalyptus oil, this to be added, and you continuously stir using the mortar. We have continuously stirred. The ores are to be the sulfide ores is not like a water. Okay, it should be formed with that oil to come up the form. Okay, and the form is mixed with that ore, can be stored in the separately, and this going to be wetted and can be dried. Then the ore should be separated, and the gangue particles are in settle down with that water. Okay, and not only add ore, water, and also the frothing agent like a pine oil or eucalyptus oil, and one more the small quantity of sodium ethyl xanthate should be added to forming as a this form. And next we have discussed the leaching. The leaching process. This method based on the solubility of the ores and the reaction in aqueous solution. What is the solubility of the ores? A suitable solvent. The metal should be having the getting suitable solvent, and it is dissolved with the ore and get purified. In first one, the cyanide leaching. What is the cyanide leaching? Let us consider the concentration of gold is the example. We are taking like that. The concentration of an ore, how to get it? The concentrated ore to getting as an reacted with that cyanide. Okay, sodium cyanide, and then oxygen and water. We getting as an the soluble cyanide complex compound, and these compounds can be recovered with the gold. To using the process is called cementation. And the zinc is replaced by gold, and gold is getting as a separately as a pure metal. Okay, this method is called as a cyanide leaching. And another one it is called ammonia leaching. What is ammonia leaching? The crushed ore containing like the nickel, copper, cobalt, these are we should be have means we treated with the aqueous ammonia, we getting as a to formation as a complex like hexamine nickelate and tetramine copperite and aqua pentamine copper, like that. This compound should be formed. And alkali leaching. What is the alkali leaching? We taking for the compound like that Al2O3 aluminum, it's reacted with alkali, that is sodium hydroxide, in the presence of it's under condition 35 atmosphere and 470 to 520 Kelvin. We getting as an sodium tetraqua aluminate. These compounds should be cooled in the presence, passing through the carbon dioxide. We getting the this compound, and finally the compound we getting for cooled and then heated with 1670 Kelvin, we get the pure alumina Al2O3. And next one is for acid leaching. That is, this acid leaching used to the leaching of sulfide ores like the zinc blende, and then like that. This we have to use. The oxide ores are treated with hot aqueous sulfuric acid. That is, the zinc blende is used treated with sulfuric acid. We getting as a zinc sulfate. Okay, what the process? What should be happen? Is happen for the insoluble sulfide. That is, this is for insoluble sulfide is converted into soluble sulfide. Okay, these are. And next one, magnetic separation. We have discussed about the magnetic separation. These magnetic separations is used to separate the ore from the concentrated ore from the non-magnetic. Like that, the ferromagnetic ores we have to easily considered by this method. Like that, the tin stone, it is separated from the impurities of wolframite. And next one, the chromite and the pyrosite is, these are called as an magnetic character which should be out. These can be separated by the silicon is the non-magnetic impurities. First, we have taking for one conveyor belt and one circle. It's having one wheel having the magnetic property. This is having for magnetic wheel. Another one is the normal wheel. And the ore is poured here. Okay, the ore is poured to be here, and conveyor belt it's rotated, and the ores are came two separate containers we have there. Okay, those having the magnetic property, these are came to drop here. That is the magnetic character. Those ores should be have it's stored here, and non-magnetic impurities should be getting stored here. Okay, right. Thank you.